There's this one deadly mistake that just ruined my day, and it didn't kind of seem a significant thing at beginning. So let me describe you my story. What happened was, I woke up this morning and I was like extremely like fresh and energized, and I was like feeling so productive that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have a productive day ahead. So I just got freshed up and got ready. Okay, so first we'll start by studying a bit of our engineering syllabus and all, because for so many days I haven't studied. So let's start with this, and then YouTube scripting and this and that. But first, let me just watch a 10 minutes video clip from my favorite content creator. And there's something harm in that, right? Like, it's just 10 minutes of video clip, so not a big deal. So I'm having like 16 hours of my rest of the day. Like 10 minutes from that is not a significant thing. So let's watch it. I watch it, and then the first one, another interesting video. I click on this, and then another, and another, and another. To the point, it was like late morning, like 10 p.m. or maybe like 11. And I was so tired and feeling hungry that I couldn't study or do my productive work. So I was like, first we'll have something to eat and then we'll focus on our work. And then by the time I just ate something, it was like already 2 p.m. It's evening, and I got disturbed by my household works, and my entire day just went down the drain. So, do you think that in any normal way can I just work or focus on my tasks that I have decided in the morning? Absolutely no, right? Because I almost lost my entire day. It's like 5 6 p.m. There's no way, like I'm already like defeated, demotivated very harshly. So this is the point which I wanted to get into. There's a very beautiful quote. There's a one beautiful quote which I really love to share with you. Your life is made of your days, and your days are made of your mornings. So win your morning, win your life. So speaking of morning, let's rewind to my morning time where I just watched that 10 minutes of video. What if I just resisted that 10 minutes of that video? If I could just resist that 10 minutes of that video, maybe my morning would have been much better. Maybe I would have won my morning. And if I would have win my morning, for sure I would win my entire day. Now many of you are like, I'm more productive during my evening time, I'm like more productive at night. Yeah, but what I think is that you are a student. You right now watching are a student, or and you live with your parents or maybe in hostel with other friends. So there's no chance that you can give as much focus as morning, because life will get in the way. If you live with your parents, you'll have your household works, like milk, bread and eggs, something else, which I think you need to do. There's no problem in that. But your ability to focus, your focus is a precious gem which just gets lost. So in a nutshell, we just need to improve our morning, to win our morning. Easier said than done. How do we do this? So the solution is to prepare a night beforehand. What this does is that it helps you to identify or know what you're going to do at a given moment at time, because we know if we start, because you and I, we have done this. If we have started things off a bit messy, or things are not in place, the day is just gonna go in the drain. You get my point? Like, if you just start off a bit better, like what to do, your success rate goes a lot higher than that of just a messy start. There's some kind of magic in timetable, like in our school's timetable. You remember we knew like tomorrow is like Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow what are the subjects we have? Okay, so we have maths, we don't have science, right? So we just not keep the science book in our bag. And the next day if we go, we know every single period what next period is. So next period is maths. Okay, okay. Next period is like arts period, but then suddenly out of nowhere science teacher comes up. And if they are like nice faculty, so they are like, okay, okay, there's some magic in timetable. Like, you remember the school timetables when we used to know every single thing, like in your school, college, whatever. The timetable was a magic. Like, that is the most brilliant thing, like before hand, that what all subjects you're gonna have today. So you were like ready for that. And in case if something goes off, like, you were not ready and you will not feel like to study that subject. Even let's say you had free period or maybe like arts period, and then suddenly max teacher pops up in that, and you are like, no, we didn't brought the books. And if they are like nice teacher, so they will just share their own personal story. Like, we'll just trick them into telling their own personal story. And if they're like harami kind of faculty, what they will do is they'll just say, take out one pin paper and just write something, whatever they're going to dictate, and stick that later in your class work. So yeah, coming back to the topic, this is the exact same thing we are trying to copy. Is that a timetable? We know like we are gonna do this in the morning, and then we are gonna do this. We are gonna wind down at like 12 o'clock. So everything what is up next, what exactly I'm gonna do. So this is the key which I want to leave you with. Make a proper timetable beforehand in your night before, that what all things you're gonna do in the next day, that is gonna help your next day. So yeah guys, that's it. This was like this one habit that ruined my day, and maybe have ruined so many times yours also. So this is how you avoid it. I hope this helps, and if it does, please make sure to leave a like and subscribing this channel. Get more educational videos like this that can help you in the future. And as always, keep improving and see you in the next one. Bye.